It was a cold and snowy Christmas Eve in New York City. The streets were bustling with people rushing to finish their last-minute shopping. Amidst the chaos, a young woman named Sarah sat on a bench, feeling hopeless and alone. Sarah had been struggling with addiction and depression for years. She had lost her job, her friends, and even her family had given up on her. As she sat on the bench, she felt like she had hit rock bottom. Just as Sarah was about to give up, a kind old man approached her. He was dressed in a warm coat and hat, and he carried a small bag of groceries. "Merry Christmas, young lady," he said with a smile. "My name is George. What's yours?" Sarah was taken aback by George's kindness. No one had spoken to her with such warmth and compassion in a long time. "I'm Sarah," she replied, her voice shaking. George sat down beside Sarah and began to talk to her. He told her about his own struggles and how he had found hope and redemption through Jesus Christ. As George spoke, Sarah felt a spark of hope ignite within her. She had grown up in a Christian home, but she had turned away from her faith in her teenage years. Now, as she listened to George's words, she felt a desire to reconnect with God. George noticed the change in Sarah's expression and asked if she would like to pray with him. Sarah nodded, and George took her hand. As they prayed, Sarah felt a weight lift off her shoulders. She felt a sense of peace and forgiveness that she had not felt in years. When they finished praying, George handed Sarah a small gift. It was a Bible, with a note inside that read, "You are loved and forgiven. Merry Christmas, Sarah." Sarah was overwhelmed with emotion. She had never felt so seen and loved in her life. As George stood up to leave, Sarah asked him how she could repay him for his kindness. George smiled and said, "Just pay it forward, Sarah. Show kindness to someone else who needs it." Sarah nodded, and George walked away into the snowy night. As she watched him go, Sarah felt a sense of purpose and direction that she had not felt in years. Over the next few weeks, Sarah began to attend church and read her Bible. She started to volunteer at a local soup kitchen and began to rebuild her life. As she looked back on that Christmas Eve, Sarah realized that George's kindness had been the catalyst for her transformation. His selfless act had shown her that she was loved and valued, and had inspired her to seek a deeper relationship with God. Years later, Sarah looked back on that Christmas Eve as the turning point in her life. It was the moment when she had accepted Jesus as her Savior and had begun to experience the love and redemption that only He could offer. Thanks for watching. What did you learn from this story? Please tell us in the comment section. Remember to like and share this video, and to subscribe to our channel. Merry Christmas!